Hey, how y'all doing? Listen up. I've had another dream that I cannot shake. I have a lot of dreams, and some of them I just don't remember. But this one I remember like the hairs on the back of my hand. Well, walking down this interstate, and no, we were driving down this interstate, and then it got to the point where we couldn't drive no more, and it was a country town, a real country town, like country town, and we were riding, and then we had to get out, and we started walking. But as we were walking, I started seeing military vehicles, and they were in a position to where they wanted you to turn a certain way to the left. They had blocked off the main road. You couldn't go nowhere. So I remember walking, and they already had a bunch of people lined it up on the side of the road. And y'all know what's been going on with this government and certain people. They had these people on the side of the road, but they had the road blocked off and they had it curved with their vehicles where you had to turn. And I remember seeing black military vehicles, like them drug bus ordeals that they use. And I seen a old Tahoe, probably like a 2007, 2006 model. Man, I just want you to know how vivid these dreams are that God gives me. And they had the road blocked off, and they had it where it was turned to the left, and they wanted you to follow that direction. So I remember walking and jumping across a ditch, and they already had people already lined it up, like for a good little ways. Then the dream switched again, and it was like nighttime, and this is the kicker right here. We were walking through these living areas, but they were like really nice homes. They were like in really nice apartment complexes, and we were walking, right? And I say we were walking because I remember hearing a voice. I remember asking somebody something. That's how I know it was a we. I couldn't see nobody, but I know it was a we. So we were I heard and I could just like hear my conscience. And it was like it is a good friend of mine. It was like his wife's parents, where she was raised, and it was like she was that's where her parents, I heard, that's where her parents live. That's where she was raised at. And we were walking, right, and this is the kicker of the dream, that the two main things that got me, I'm gonna share them with y'all. We were walking, and we were approaching this neighborhood, and you could just hear a bunch of gunfire. So I said, man, what are they doing over there? And somebody said, they fighting. And I said, who? And they said, man. And I was like, man. And then as soon as somebody said that, a big eruption happened. Just like, boom. And man, I'm getting goosebumps on my legs. It was like a disco inferno. It was fire everywhere. And I don't mean patches of fire here, patches of fire there. For a long radius of distance, there was fire. Disco inferno fire. As high up as you can see, it was fire. I was looking at this neighborhood, and just out of nowhere, boom! And I don't think people understand what's about to happen. I really don't think people understand what's about to happen. I can hardly stomach the fact of what's about to happen. And we know that it's about to happen. I don't have to elaborate this to you. You know, and I know, and we know what's about to happen. You can see it in my eyes. We know what's about to happen. It's about to be chaos. It's about to be a lot of destruction if you're not paying attention, and you need to pay attention. All right? I seen fire for miles. Disco orange, hot fire when that bomb dropped. Cause it was nothing else could cause that much damage, that much fire. It's fire. It's as high as you can see, as wide as you can see.
This is the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Kol Holayim La, Al-Banawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. 2 Esdras chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's a commandment. That's something that the real true seers, the real true spokesmen, the real true mouthpieces, the real truthful prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that have been established, awoken and risen upon the earth, they're going to speak and declare prophecy. Okay? They're going to warn, inform, edify, educate, however you want to state it, to the sheep. Okay, because prophecy is very, 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 very important in these last days, and prophecy is very important, period, in general. And that's what the true men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are going to declare and profess as prophecy. And a part of prophecy is that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to put his spirit and implant visions to various people, not only to the men that's out here working and to the people that actually come back and worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in spirit and truth, but also reprobates 2/3 people in the world. Okay, and this is a prime example, which has been various other videos, and it's going to continue to be various other videos that's going to establish that the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are true and faithful. Okay, so let's grab that. We can go to Joel, which is the brother that runs this channel, the Hopeful Elect 3. Always puts up videos for brothers to do the edification through water. But I'm gonna go to Acts. I'm gonna get it from out of Acts chapter 2, and I'm gonna start off at verse 16. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel, and it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And that's what this was. It was a vision given to him through a dream, because it's going to be a lot of mayhem, a lot of chaos, a lot of destruction, a lot of judgment. Okay, that's going to be placed and brought forth upon the earth, man. Because guess what? It's overdue. Okay, everybody on earth is literally perverse, abominable. Okay, how they structure and what's that word I'm looking for? I always say it. It's the devil, man. How they structure and present themselves and also conduct themselves. That's it right there. How they conduct themselves is completely an abomination in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, especially you Israelites, man. So, the Lord is giving you warnings, and he's also declaring and speaking through all different types of avenues, all different types of can't think of the word, but y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, the Lord is not only speaking through his prophets, but he's also having, just regular people in the world that don't believe in him, that he's giving them visions, man. Okay, so, these words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are faithful and true. And, everything is overdue because you people are proud. Okay, again, how you conduct yourself, how you go about life, your judgment, your discernment, everything is completely perverse. It's contaminated through the philosophies and the rudiments of this world, which is not an upright bringing, an upright stance. Okay, because nobody walks in righteousness. Nobody is attempting to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and transform and renew their minds and change the error of their ways, man. Everybody's manifesting their own destruction. Okay, walking their own path, which is leading them to be judged and condemned and completely destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So let's grab this. Okay, because again, man, these times that we're coming to is just nothing but massive judgment, massive the Lord taking in Isaiah chapter 24, I believe, the mirth ceasing, the rejoice of a joy, being stripped and taken away from all you Babylonians, man. Okay, so this is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 8, and I'm gonna go straight to the point. I'm gonna read verse. Matter of fact, I'm going to start off at verse 49. In that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and has not judged thyself worthy to be much, has not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. So, and again, that's going to be the stance, the mindset of the remnant. We're going to be in a humble mindset. We're not going to be proud. We're not going to try to attempt to justify and to exalt ourselves. No, we're going to justify and profess and declare and give all the reverence, the honor, the glory, and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because we understand the main goal, the agenda. And that's also going to give us fear towards the Heavenly Father, but because we know that He's controlling everything. Esau thinks he's in control. Esau thinking that he's going to bring forth, the oppression, the mayhem, the destruction. Okay, the order out of chaos. Okay, everything that's going to be brought forth is from and by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But will he use the devil, the adversary, these Edomites, or so-called self-proclaimed white people, and other people do it? Yes. But it's all of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai's agenda, his plan. Okay, it's a part of his prophecy. All right, 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 49. In that thou hast humbled thyself. Okay, because nobody in America or across the four corners of the earth, nobody's humble. Everybody's pompous, very proud, very arrogant. Okay, they believe that they're in control of their own destiny. They can manifest, this life that they want. They believe in the American dream, all these things, man. Okay, as it becometh thee, and has not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. And again, the ones that are going to actually be sincere, be fearful, have humility, is only the remnant, man, which we hope and pray to be, man. We're not, because we, as it also states in Isaiah chapter 64, verse 6, our righteousness is as filthy rags. And we understand that, man, because we're in these weak, corruptible prisons, which is this flesh, these bodies, man. Okay, and we even though we were humble, we have humility, we still put on as the elect. Okay, because the Lord has given us a calling, and we also, as it's stated in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1, we have to walk worthy to our calling. So we're proving ourselves, even though Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai knows his chosen, he knows his predestinated, we're still, committed to show forth our effort, our obedience, okay, our dedication. Verse 50, 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries, because that's what this dude is speaking of, the miseries that's going to be brought forth by the Lord. For many great miseries shall be done to them, that in the latter time, which is now, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Because again, America is the most prideful place, man. You have the most prideful people here in America, especially you damn Edomites. And who's under the Edomites? You women. Everybody walks in pride. You can tell by, again, the countenance of the people, their looks, again, how they conduct themselves, how they speak, how they think. It's nothing but a whole great abundance of pride, man. So with all that pride that you have continued to manifest upon the world, and how you conduct yourself, hey, man, those miseries are going to be intense. They're going to be great. Okay, because as it also states in the book of Sirach, chapter 11, I believe verse 25 and 20 to 27, you're not going to have the memory of prosperity when all the afflictions, the judgment is brought upon you, man. Okay, you're not going to remember the good times, because it's going to be a hellish, nightmarish condition upon earth, man. You know, some of y'all might want to seek death, but that's going to flee from you, and amongst other things too, man. But you know, all these words, because you know, the Christian church will tell you that the Lord is good and all this other stuff, but all these words that we speak, they endure forever. And the Lord has made it clear, man. And these are part of the Lord's words, man, which are going to endure and which damn sure and will be brought forth. 1 Peter chapter 1, the last precept, verse 25. But the word of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, endureth forever. And this is the word which by the gospel is preached unto you. So this is part of the words of the Heavenly Father, which is judgment, death, mayhem, chaos, man. Okay? Because the Lord is not all, as y'all would think and say, shits and giggles and a good time. You know, the Lord is not just merciful. He's long suffering, but he's also vengeful. Okay, he's also a jealous power. And in our people, primarily, you have done a lot of things to make the Lord jealous, which he's going to bring forth that wrath, which is overdue. Okay, and also justified. Point blank period, man. So the more you people reject, okay, neglect, okay, mock, scoff, disregard, disrespect, disobedient, man, towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, when all hell breaks loose and the Lord is putting the spirit on these red silverback cave gorillas to bring forth these draconian measures, which is already being done, and when they finally pull out that sword and really don't spare, don't show mercy, don't show sympathy, compassion, etc., it was overdue. And the Lord is justified in everything that he's orchestrating and formulating to you damn wicked, treacherous Israelites, man. Okay, because you heathen, man. Hey, look, it's overdue for you too, but you gonna get it. But you Israelites, you gonna get it worse, man. Because everybody knows about the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody knows about the warning that's been declared since 1969, I want to say. Damn near almost 60 years, man. Let's close out because the point's made. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Where is that? Ezekiel chapter 7. And I'm going to read verses 5 to 7. So this is Ezekiel chapter 7, starting off at verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh power, in evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it come. Behold, it is come. And we keep on telling you, man. You know, and you know, you're already starting to feel the pressure. You know, Esau taking away the jobs. And as it also states in the book of Isaiah chapter 19, there's going to be no work for Babylon. You know, the men that claim that they're alpha males, red pill, masculine, all this and everything else. You're going to have men like that. That's going to be like women. That's going to be like in the mindset and fragile like women, man. Because this evil, it's not decreasing. It's amplifying. It's being multiplied intensely and greatly upon the earth, man. Okay? And the Lord, you know, again, everything is overdue. A lot of you people have walked in great pride. You never considered your latter end. You never, in the back of your mind, thought that you might have to answer for your wickedness. That there might be a recompense for your production of things that you brought forth in this life, which was completely abominable, completely perverse, completely wicked and evil, man. Ezekiel 7 verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh power, in evil, and only evil, behold, is come. An end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee, O that thou dwellest in the land. The time is come, the day of trouble is near. And not the shouting, not the sounding again of the mountains. So the day of trouble is near, man. And guess what? When it comes, it's going to hit hard. You know, as it states in the book of 1 Thessalonians, as they suddenly, they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh like a thief in the night, man. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to hit you people. Okay? And also, Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Seek the Lord while he is near, man. Okay, because in thy security shall sudden destruction come, and thou shalt perish in the day of vengeance, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man. So, hey, man, it's only going to get worse out here, man. It's not going to get better, man. Esau has an agenda that he wants to accomplish, and he's rushing. Okay, he's out here showing you that, basically being very upfront, honest, and blunt about his hatred towards you Israelites. And literally saying, because everything's being exposed. As soon as he says something, it's exposed, but they don't give a damn. They have to accomplish their mission. And again, it's going to get to a certain point. It's not going to be nothing spoken. It's not going to be no press conferences, no speeches. It's just going to be out. It's going to be wrath, bloodshed. Either you're going to get down or you're going to lay down. And guess what? That's also going to be coming from the Lord, man. Okay? So Adawan Ratazah, man, I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the true, sincere Akiyanwa Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kwadash, Watha Wada Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. Adawan Ratazah into the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.